All right, now what you want to do is build out a Kanban board, a list for your captures in your ideas. Have one for personal, have one for your business if you have it, and be able to allow it to then, like, one day, once you're able to sit down, you can actually like fan it out into user stories and acceptance criteria and what done looks like. But what you want to do is, like, if you're on a run or you're on an errand or at the grocery store and a crazy idea comes up, which that's normally where things happen, you have a place to store that content. For example, I have one for when I'm watching like a YouTube video or a TikTok video, like someone's like, oh, this is a great idea, and I'm like, oh, that's a great idea, I need to capture it. So I'll go ahead and tell my Discord to add this to my inbox, right? And that is just a place that I capture information. Later, when I'm of the mindset of like organizing my work, I can then have all those ideas and sort them in the right places that they should be. And then from there, that's when the agent kind of takes over, right? So like, at least my ideas are being stored in an organized way, and that's how you guys should do it as well. And this goes for like if you have a small team or something where like you want to be able to like organize all these like crazy ideas that they shouldn't get lost in, or you have meetings where you have meeting notes and like everyone comes up with these crazy ideas. What I recommend is like creating a transcript and figuring out what those like ideas for the backlog are, right? Listening for the backlog, and then building that out and storing that somewhere so that later when you're doing like backlog grooming, that has a chance to actually make it to like the sprint. So I know you guys aren't doing like sprints likely if you're in a small business, but the way I would ask it that you guys think about this is like, as you start capturing ideas, capture it somewhere so that when you're doing what we call backlog grooming, but you're prioritizing your work, you have it somewhere, you're cleaning up and you're prioritizing it. And then after that, you hand it over onto a sprint. That's what engineers and PMs call it. But for you, it's like maybe like, hey, this is like when I would work on it so that it gets planned. And then you can do some cleanup of your backlog when you actually have time. So just having a capture of ideas is so important, because ideas are really, really fleeting, and sometimes you're like, dang, what was that idea that I had that I remembered? Being able to kind of jot that down is huge. And so you could set that up via Discord to add to your Kanban board, but you shouldn't just like throw it in a Discord and hope it remembers it through the memory, right? That's like a bad way to do that. So would love to kind of see what you guys do in terms of like your caption box, and I'd love to kind of see screenshots of your Kanban board if you guys have it.